Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halayla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who taught me this truth, and double salutations to Yahakim, the man that are prophesying the name throughout the four winds of this earth, pushing the truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. And to the Alquad for his sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. Coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Lord, will into edifying faith and lambs of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Pray this lesson be edifying straight to the point. Alright. So, as you can see, man, all right, he's reading this article here. This is from The Guardian, man, and it says, so-called UFOs, something is coming. Is America finally ready to take so-called UFOs serious? And hey, man, it's time to take the Chariots serious because the Chariots are appearing, man, okay? The Chariots are appearing. Brothers are seeing Chariots day in and day out, man, okay? And 2022 is the year turning up, man. So more and more Chariots are going to start appearing, man. And hey, you Americans, man, you better start taking the Chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shah serious because they coming to do damage, okay? And as you know, man, I'm starting to feel a whole lot better, man. I had that little about, I say about a 24-hour or 48-hour bug, and I'm starting to feel all right. I'm not feeling my best, but I'm getting over it and it's breaking up. So hey, the water you how about y'all shine, and thank you, brothers and sisters, for your prayers, man. So, thank you. All right, the water to you, brothers and sisters, for your prayers, man. So I'm actually starting to feel a whole lot better, man. So the water you how about y'all shine, Barak the Yahweh, Barak Yahweh shine. All right, and thank you, brothers and sisters, for your prayers, man. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this lesson, man, because hey, something is coming, and you know who's coming. Yahweh Shai is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming back to do what? To destroy Babylon the Great America, man. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this article, man. All right, because hey, something big is coming. Excuse me. All right. So-called UFO watchers say 2022 could prove a bumper year as clamor for details grow in the wake of a high appreciate report. Let's read on. It says last year was a breakthrough time for so-called UFOs as a landmark government reported prompted the possibility of extraterrestrial visitors to finally be taken serious by everyone from senators to a former president to the Pentagon. All right, so hey, these Edomites, they starting to take these so-called chariots, these not the so-called chariots, but so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord Yahweh outside, seriously. And hey, you Edomites better start taking these chariots serious because hey, what these chariots are coming back to do? They're coming back to destroy your wicked ass kingdom. All right. But 2022 could be even more profound, experts say, as the clamor for so-called UFOs disclosure and discovery continues to grow, and as new scientific projects bring us closer than ever to potential discovery non-Earth life, which is not no aliens, man. Okay, there are no aliens in these so-called UFOs, man. Okay, all right. That's what Esau trying to make you believe, that there's so-called aliens in these in these so-called UFOs, which are the chariots. These are angels, all right. And as a matter of fact, let's get a scripture on that. All right. Let's get a scripture on that. Let's see. All right. It's Psalm 68 and verse 17. Psalm 68 verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. So angels are in these chariots, man. Not no big black eye, big green aliens, man. Like you see in these movies like Independence Day, Mars Attack, and all these other movies you see. No, man. Angels are in these chariots, okay? Let's read it again. Psalm 68 verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord Yahweh Shai is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. Okay? Alright. So these chariots got these devils shook. All right, so let's read a little more. In June, the Pentagon released a highly anticipated report on unexplained aerial phenomena, which are not unexplained at all. These are the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. The now preferred non nomenclature by some in the extraterrestrial community, which found more than 140 instances of so-called UAPs that could not be right. What's that? Oh, which could not be explained. Okay, but they are explained. These are the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, the report came after leaked military footage documented seemingly overworldly happenings in the sky, and after testimonies from Navy pilots helped to somewhat dis, distinct, dis, distinct, dis, I'm trying to slim that word. Destimulate a subject that has long been defined by so-called conspiracy theorists and dubious sightings. All right, these ain't no conspiracy theories anymore, man. All right, at first people thought they were conspiracy theories. They thought that hey, the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai didn't exist, but now people finding out that they do exist. All right, let's continue to read on. All in all, the newly sincere approach to the so-called UFOs have long time skywatchers excited. I'm confident that 2022 is going to be a seminous year for so-called UFOs, said Nick Pope, who spent the early 1990s investigating so-called UFOs from the British Ministry of Defense in Congress, where a bipartisan group of senators have been pushing for years for the governments to release more information on the so-called UFOs, and from the U.S. Defense Department and intelligence community. Pope says he senses a genuine desire to grip the issue. I think we I think we'll see congressional hearings on so-called UFOs, Post said. I also think we will see the release of more U.S. military photos and videos of so-called UFOs and associated documents. Some of this may come via whistleblowers, but much of it may be released by the government itself, either proactively or in or in response to requests under the Freedom of Information Act. Finally, I think we'll see more high collaborating witnesses coming forward, including commercial airline pilots, military aircrew, radar operators, and intelligence officers with direct knowledge of this subject. So, hey, you know what? That's going to be through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So all is about to be revealed, man, about the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And hey, we'll see. All right? We'll wait and see. Okay? Like I say, we'll just wait and see. All right? Let's see. I'm not really going to read all of this. Okay, I'm going to see. I'm going to read a little bit more. All right? It says, it was a group of pilots who brought the issue to the fore in 2021. In a breakthrough interview with 60 Minutes, members of the U.S. Navy lined up to recall their experience of encountering so-called UFOs on America's coast. It happened so frequently that the encounters became commonplace. Ryan Graves, a retired Navy pilot, told the CBS show. Every day, Graves said, every day for at least a couple of years. For years, pilots have refused to share tales of their so-called UFO experience, worried of being labeled kooks or being passed over for promotion. The account of the Navy pilots was given credibility, however, by linked military footage which showed an oval flying object near a U.S. Navy ship off San Diego, excuse me, and separate videos which showed triangular shaped objects buzzing around the sky. All right, so hey, those are chariots, man, that these Navy pilots saw. All right, and he could be right. Then hey, there might be more that come out this year, man. All right, there may be more that come out. Never know. Like I say, 2022, the year turning up. So more is going to be revealed about the so-called UFOs, the chariots. Okay, and we're gonna start seeing more chariots. All right, even when we least expect it, the chariots are about to turn up, man. Okay, let's read on. It says the U.S. government's so-called UFO report released January 2021 fueled more interest. The Pentagon studies 144 called Nai How about Shmiao Shai 144 Brock the How Shai incidents reported by military pilots between 2004 and 2021. In preparing the report, officials were able to explain one of the incidents. It was a balloon, but the rest remains a mystery. It wasn't no balloon, man. It was a chariot. All right. We know what it was. Okay. Let's see. Since then, the Pentagon pushed by U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand and Marco Rubio has launched a new office for reporting and analyzing so-called UFO reports. Although some in the so-called UFO community suspect the government to be less than forthcoming with its findings. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any more in here. Hold on. Bear with me. All right. Let's read this. It says David said that the extraterrestrials, however, could be aware of us and be deliberately ignoring our planet, which would which would re, present, represent an equally disastrous blow to the human sense of self-importance. I don't know exactly where the Earth fits in and why we would be on the receiving end of an attention, he says. We could be the dot for the universe. Let's see. That's pretty much it for the article, man. Let's just bring up the scriptures. But we know what these chariots are for, man. Okay? I'll put the rest of the article in the description box. Alright? I'll put the rest in the description box. But hey, something is coming, alright? And hey, we know what's coming. Yahweh Shai is coming. Alright? To do what? To take down this man's kingdom. Alright? And to deliver the hopeful elect. Alright? So without further ado, let's get the scriptures. Alright? This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the seas, and the waves roaring. All right, these people are perplexed, man. These people are nervous. Esau Edom is nervous, man. All right, that's why he's trying to do more investigating on the so-called UFOs, because hey, these so-called UFOs, these chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai, they're not coming back to play, man. They're coming back to destroy and to deliver the hopeful elect and to destroy Esau Edom's kingdom. Okay? Verse 26. Man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Alright? So hey, when Yahweh Shai comes back, man, hey, this place gonna be shaking to its core, man. Not only with the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai, but with them ICBM nuclear missiles shaking this place, man. Okay, 200 million. All right. Verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. All right. That's how Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna appear on a chariot, man. The fathership chariot, not on a literal cloud, man. Okay. And as a matter of fact, let me come back to this. Let's prove that. All right. Let's go to Acts 1 and mm, verse 9. All right. Acts chapter 1 and verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Received who? Yahushua. All right. A chariot received him out of their sight. All right. He was beamed up into a chariot. Okay. All right. Verse 10. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, those angels. Okay. Verse 11. Which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, so shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. All right. He left in the chariot and he's coming back in the chariot. Okay. And let's prove that. All right. Let's go to Revelation. I got it in here. Revelations 1 and 7. All right. Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. All right. The two Roman soldiers, man. They're back now in their lot, showing you that reincarnation exists, man. Okay. Those two Roman soldiers, they're back in their lot. They're off police officers or whatever the case may be. Okay. All right. Those Roman soldiers, they were soldiers then. All right. They're going to see Yahushua again. And they back now in their lot. We don't know who they are. But Yahushua knows. All right. Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he coming with clouds. Those clouds are the chariots. Not a natural cloud. Okay. And every eye shall see him. The whole world is going to witness the return of Yahushua, man. Okay. And they also which pierced him. And all kindreds of the earth shall be well because of him. Even so, amen. Okay. All right. So the whole world is going to witness the return of Yahushua, man. Okay. Let's go back to Luke 21 and 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Okay. He's coming back to do damage, man. Okay. He's coming back on that fathership chariot. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Our redemption draweth nigh. Our redemption is near, brothers and sisters. Okay. Verse 29. And he spake he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is nigh at hand. All right. The kingdom of heaven. All right. The kingdom of heaven is nigh at hand. Esau's kingdom is going down, and it's going down fast. All right. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Okay. Verse 31. So likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. The kingdom of heaven is nigh at hands, man. Okay? The kingdom of heaven is about to come. All right? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Okay? Verse 32. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away until all be fulfilled. All the prophecies, man. And we got two prophecies left. The forced implementation of the MOTB, and of course World War III. All right, which you're already hearing about rumors of wars. Okay, and the MOTB, hey, that's not far off. We getting closer to that. All right. So without further ado, let's continue. Okay. Let's see where I want to go next. Yeah, let's go here. Because the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to deliver the whole elect. All right. Isaiah 31 and verse 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. He's going to defend Jerusalem, which is talking about the Israelites, man, the hopeful elect. It's about the elect, man. Okay? So Yahushua is coming back to defend his elect, man. The hopeful elect, Lord willing, we're a part of that number. Okay? All right? Let's continue. And he's coming back to do damage. All right? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, enter down into thy chambers. What's the chambers? The chariots. Okay? And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. What's the indignation? The anger, the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Shah, the destruction. Okay? Verse 21. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shah cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquities. It's not talking about the Lord Yahweh. It's talking about his son Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah is coming back to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquities. Not the Lord Yahweh. Okay? He's sending his son back, Yahweh Shai. Okay? The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain. All right? All right, let's move on. There was a scripture I wanted. Oh, let's get this. Isaiah 19 and verse 20. All right? Isaiah 19 verse 20. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord Yahweh Shai host in the land of Egypt. It's not talking about ancient Egypt, it's talking about new Egypt, man. Modern day Egypt, which is Babylon the Great America. Okay? For they shall cry unto the Lord Yahweh Shai because of the oppressors. Who's sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst of? The men of the Lord, man. Okay? Putting up these daily epistles, going out to the highways and byways, okay? And he shall send them a savior. Who's that savior? Yahweh Shai, okay? And a great one. And he shall deliver them. He's going to deliver the elect, okay? All right? So, hey, let's see. Where else I want to go? I'm trying to, you know what? Let's just go. All right, let's get this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens, man. That's Yahweh Shai coming back with the host of angels. We read that in Psalm 68, verse 17. Okay? All right? In the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right? And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen unto him. All right? So people are going to bewail. All right? We read that. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to come back to this. All right? Let's go to Matthew. Matthew chapter 24 and verse, right here. Matthew 24 and verse, let's see. Let's get straight to the point. Matthew 24 and verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. Okay? Everybody, when they see y'all shine, people gonna tremble. All right? Because you people who you inwardly call Jesus Christ, man, you think this, who you inwardly call Jesus Christ, think he's blonde hair, blue eye, Edomite, man, a German shepherd that's coming back. No, man. There's going to be a so-called black man, a dark-skinned black man coming back for blood, for all the wickedness you've done to the children of Israel, man. He's coming for you Edomites, man. Okay? Thus says the scriptures, not my words. All right? And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Excuse me. Once again, those are the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shai. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect. Excuse me, Slocky. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay? Wherever the Israelites are scattered. And you can read that account in Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14 and 15. Okay? All right? like I say, I'm getting over it. All right, so you know, like I say, I'm I'm getting over it. It's breaking up slowly, but I'm healing. All right. What was I? I'm gonna read verse 3 again. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance and looked, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Okay? Hey, these nations are going to stop fighting each other during World War III, and they going to turn to try to fight Yahushua, man, at his second coming. Okay? Which we're going to continue to read on, man. All right? What's going to happen to these nations? They're going to try to fight Yahushua. Okay? It's not even going to be a battle. It ain't going to be a war, man. It's just going to be a total destruction, man. Okay, let's read on. Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. That's that laser chariot fire. High concentration laser chariot fire. Okay? Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Okay? So, hey, these nations are going to stop fighting one another during World War III, and they're going to try to fight Yahushua. But it ain't going to end well. Let's read on. Verse 6. And after slogging, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it. That's that fathership chariot. Okay? Verse 7. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So this chariot was so large, he didn't know where it began or where it ended. Okay? It's going to cover the whole earth. Okay? All right? Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together was to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. These nations are going to be so scared, but hey, they're going to fight, especially Esau. Esau, with his proud ass, okay, he's going to fight anyway, because that's how proud he is, all right? The book of Obadiah. Obadiah verse 3 say, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, which is his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's the mindset of Esau Edom. Who gonna bring me down? Who can bring me down? Who can make war with me? No, man, Yahushua is coming back to make war with you devils, man. Okay? And the heathen nations for what you've done to the children of Israel. And we gonna get that account in Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Okay? Let's continue to read on. Verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Which brings me to this scripture. Hosea chapter 1 and verse 7. Okay? Hosea 1 and 7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord Yahweh, by Shah their power, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horse, or nor by horsemen. Okay? So hey, the Lord Yahweh Shah, man, like I say, it ain't gonna be a fight. Alright? It's just gonna be a complete wipeout, man. And let's go back and read the scripture. Let's finish it off. Alright, let's go. Alright? Verse 10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lip a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, which fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. Excuse me, Slovakia. And burned them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be proceeded, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Okay? So, hey, these nations gonna get burnt up, man, to a crisp. I'm drinking a little water right quick. Alright? So, hey, when that high concentration laser chariot fire come out, man, it's over for you nations. You're going to be burnt up to a crisp, okay? So like I say, it ain't even gonna be a fight, man. The Lord Yahweh Shai gonna send out that ray of fire from that chariot and gonna, like in the movie Independence Day, shit. Woo! It's over with. Okay? Verse 12. Afterward I saw the same man, which is Yahushua, come down from the mountain, which is the chariot, and call unto him a peaceable multitude. That's the elect. Alright? That peaceable multitude is the whole full elect, man. Alright? Getting beamed up into the chariots. Okay? Let's see. Mm, let's move on. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's get this. Alright, Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Basra is the capital city of Edom. Alright, but you can also apply this to America, Babylon the Great. Okay, this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Traveling in the chariot, the fathership chariot, man. All right. Verse 2. Wherefore thou art red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. All right. Because he comes back to shed so much blood, he's going to look like he treaded in the wine press. All right. He ain't literally treading in the wine press, but it's going to look like he treaded in the wine press. All right. Let's read on. Verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them down. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. For and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiments. That's for the bloodshed that's Lord Yahushua is coming back to shed, man. Okay? Why? Verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, which is in the Lord's mind, man. Lord Yahushua is ready to come back, man. He's ready, but it ain't time yet, because 2 more prophecies got to be fulfilled. And then Yahushua is coming back, all right? But we're very close, though, all right? We're very close, all right? We're getting close. And the year of my redeem has come, okay? Let's see. I'm reading on verse 6. And I looked, and there was none to help. And I wondered that there was none to behold, to oppose Salakia. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. Verse 6. And I will tread down the people in my anger. Who's the people? The Edomites, man. The Edom nations too. Alright? And make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. So the Lord Yahweh is going to bring down these devils' strength to the earth, man. These devils going to go back to peasant state, the Edomites, okay? Excuse me. All right. Let's read. Oh, sloppy. Clear that. All right. What else we got here? This is Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Okay, that curse is talking about the chariots, man. And it's a curse to these devils' kingdom, man. Because, hey, these chariots got these devils shook. That's why they trying to do investigate more. All right, because these chariots got these devils so shook. All right, hey, the elites, they know what these chariots are, man. They know these chariots are coming back to deliver the whole elect and to destroy Esau's kingdom. All right. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahweh host, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. All right, who's the house of the thief, man? Who's the thief? Esau, even the so-called white man, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof, man. These chariots are coming back to do damage, man, to your kingdom, Esau. All right, let's get this. Isaiah 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shah will come with fire in his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Shah plead with all flesh, and the slaying of the Lord shall be many. Okay, the slaying of the Lord is going to be many, man. All right, with the ICBM nuclear missiles and the chariot and the laser chariot fire from the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shah. Okay, all right. Jeremiah 51 and verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. So hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to punish you devils and you heathens. Excuse me. For what you done to the children of Israel, man. Alright? Excuse me, Salakia. Alright? Verse 25, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, and started by Babylon the great America. Okay, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, which destroys all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. So hey, Babylon the great is gonna make me be turned into a burnt mountain, okay? And some parts of the world too. All right, Israel as well, because hey, Israel got to be destroyed as well to bring in the new Jerusalem. Okay, all right. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, when this devil forced the implementation of the MOTB, talking about peace and safety, that's when the destruction is going to come, man. Okay? That's when World War III is going to break out. All right? All hell is going to break loose. All right? It's going to be chaos, and there ain't going to be no order. All right? So, hey, these nations, they know. And they know what these so-called UFOs are coming back to do. All right? So, hey, we're very, very close to what's coming, man. We're close. All right? We're getting very, very close to this, hey, to Esau Edom's kingdom coming to an end, man. So, hey, continue to stay prayed up. Continue to fast. Because we almost out of here. And these chariots, these chariots got these devils shook up, man. All right? So, with that, I'm in the lesson here. Lord, and I pray this lesson was edifying. All praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great men stone who taught me this truth. And double citation to all your Akim, the men that are prophesying and name throughout the full wind of this earth, preaching truth with all righteousness and sincerity. See you with another lesson soon, Lord. One, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, Wild Baba Ball, about one, DTA. Boom! We almost out of here, brothers and sisters. So hang tight, man. Because these chariots got these devils shook up. And they have every right to be scared. Alright? So with that, till next time I say Shalom.